this is Stella. Welcome back to the channel. Um, there's this constant thought that keeps popping into my head this past few days, and I want to talk about it so somehow I could exercise it out of my head. So it's about the new personality terminology that we constantly hear when we were inside a religion. And I know every one of you heard it while you were in. And I have to be honest with this because I was born into the religion, and I struggled understanding what's this new personality, how to put it on, because and unlike with the ones who were recruited to the religions when they were older, they can understand it better. They can explain it better because they know that they are a different person when they come into the religion, and that after getting baptized and they're now Jehovah's Witness, there's a huge difference from being a Jehovah's Witness from being what they were before. So but with us born into the religion, like what I said, I struggle understanding this because since birth, I was molded into it. The beliefs, the practices, the thinking, the behavior. So it's all I knew. So when they say put on the new personality, I was thinking, what else would I put on? It's all I knew from the beginning. So I don't really understand, and I don't really understand what this new personality thing that we should put on. But as I grew older, I came to realize that I'm different from other people. Other people are different from me, and somehow the differences and the similarities will bond us to other people or attract other people to us. That's how life is. But when you're inside the religion and they told you to put on this new personality, what really is happening with witnesses like me who were born into it is it's like we put on a mask every time we are in front of other people, every time we are in front of fellow witnesses. It's like a show. You pretend to be joyful, you pretend to be happy, but in reality, you're struggling, you're bored, you're tired of it all, but you have to put on a show that you are joyful, that you're feeling good, so that others will be inspired to be the same. So you're not going to stumble anybody. And I think it's like a persona we put on. So a persona that will honor God, and somehow we play the role of a what do you call this? A personal relations officer to the religion, so that we can attract other people to join in the religion, things like that. So yeah, that's how I describe it, like a mask that we put on, like a persona that we put on, so that other people will be encouraged to join the religion. But yeah, when you're outside preaching, you have a different mask or persona that you present to the worthy people. And then when you're inside the congregation, you're inside the kingdom hall, you have a different persona that you present to your fellow witnesses. And we were encouraged to come early to the kingdom hall before the meeting, so we will have the time to reach out to all the brothers and sisters and keep this big smile whenever we are inside. And somehow I heard this in Watchtower study, that when somebody wronged you and they ask, I mean, a fellow brother, a fellow sister who wronged you and they ask for your forgiveness, you're supposed to forgive them and forget the matter after that. I think that is also part of this fake mask that you put on. Even though you're hurting inside, but you have to pretend that it's all okay. And that's going to be especially hard for those who were victims of sexual abuse. I think that's also the reason why many of these sexual abuse victims leave the religion, because they could not stand to see their molesters, their abusers, in the same kingdom hall, in the same meeting, listening to the same talk, as sitting inside the kingdom hall. That's real hard for the victims, but they were told to, forgive the matter and put it on Jehovah's hand. Yeah, to pretend that everything is all right. That's part of this fake persona that you have to put on, but inside you're suffering inside. I only get to understand it really. I mean, yeah, I realized all the fakery after I left the religion. I came to realize that it's so freeing to be yourself, to be your authentic self, that you don't need to hide who you are, you don't need to hide what you feel, you just be yourself. And that's the great thing that happened to me. I don't need to pretend that this is right, even though you feel that there is something wrong. Like when I approached the elder here about the sexual cover-ups that's going inside the religion. So I don't need to pretend that nothing is wrong. My conscience will not allow me. So I really need to stand up and speak up and show that what's really bothering me. And it's very liberating and it's empowering to do that. And I don't regret doing that. And I love having my freedom right now to be myself, to be my authentic self. It's the best thing that ever happened to me, really. I never felt it when I was inside the religion. You're supposed to hide, even if you're hurting inside. You have to pretend that you're happy even though you're not happy. You have to be joyful. You have to accept everything as if it is a privilege. So you have to be happy with that. You have to be appreciative. But in reality, no. And I can understand why so many Jehovah's Witnesses are under medication. Because in order to do that, in order to continue being a witness, they need to be medicated. It's hard to keep putting that mask, that new personality thing. So they resorted into having themselves medicated. But I understand why they do that. Because it's so hard. It's getting into them, inside them. You only get to realize these things after you left the religion, to feel the freedom, to be able to be free, to be yourself. No more hiding. Yeah, so that's all I want to share today about this new personality, how I understood it, how I interpreted it while I was in, and how liberated I feel today that I no longer have to put that so-called new personality thing. If you have your own thoughts about this matter, if you have any experiences about putting on this new personality thing that they told us to do, please drop them by the comment section below. I would love to hear your thoughts, and I'm looking forward to seeing your comments and having conversations with you guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now and take care.